Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zeke, and welcome back to another episode of A to Zeke Sports, where we will be discussing three topics today. The first of which being Antonio Brown's retirement officially via Twitter. And before we get into that, make sure to like, subscribe to A to Zeke Sports so you don't miss a single piece of A to Zeke content. So, getting into our first topic, Antonio Brown has officially retired from the NFL. And this really surprised most people, including myself, because it really seemed like he was on the verge of a comeback going into the 2020 season. He did have some playing time last year with the New England Patriots, who eventually cut him because of some personal decisions he made off the football field. And so it's really a shame to lose Antonio Brown from the NFL. He's such a great talent, and he has really just led the way for most receivers um, since entering the NFL. He's been one of the most productive receivers, and his time with the Steelers, it's disappointing that he didn't get to experience much postseason success, but it is what it is, and I guess we're going to have to move on without Antonio Brown. Our next topic is Mike Tyson has just released another workout video of him boxing, and he looks really impressive. It's the latest of a string of videos he was released of himself boxing. And so most people think that his comeback will probably be more of like a charity exhibition sort of thing, more than an actual comeback in the real heavyweight division right now, because the opponents he's going to face up against are a lot bigger than he is. He is 5'10", while defending champ Tyson Fury is 6'7", and weighs a lot more than Tyson does. He does look very impressive boxing and still has the skills. If he did want to do an official comeback, he may want to cut down weight and compete in the light heavyweight division, where I think he would excel much more. And I think it is going to be interesting to see how that plays out with Tyson. You can get those videos on ESPN or on Instagram if you want to see. Our last topic today before we go is the possibility of college football being played in the spring. Me personally, I don't think this is a good idea, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, NFL and eligible college players going out of the season, such as Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields, could opt out of the season, which would not be good for any of the fans or any of the people involved, because everyone wants to see our best players on the field. They could opt out because it is the spring, is closer to the NFL season. They'd already be eligible. They've already have stuff to prove. Lawrence has already won a national championship, so maybe it'd be a bigger possibility for him to opt out rather than Fields or some of the other top prospects going to the draft. Another reason is that a lot of major college football schools are in the South, in the Southeastern Conference, the SEC, and playing in the spring would be a lot tougher than playing in the fall because it gets really hot, and then there are more injuries likely to happen. Because of the injuries and players, the star players maybe not playing, that is why I think it wouldn't be quite as good an experience to play in the spring. I'd love to see players come back to play in the fall. I think most schools have been planning to host on-campus classes. So if that's okay with all the schools involved, I think there should be a thumbs up for college football to be able to play in the fall. But the NCAA has been really really careful about the whole coronavirus pandemic, and they've been making sure to keep everyone safe. So they could be a little cautious, and I don't want it to happen, but we could very well see college football being played in the spring this year. Thank you guys so much for watching A to Zeke Sports. Make sure to like and subscribe again, and I will be coming out with another video this week. Make sure to watch that so you keep on and up on all of the latest sports news and content. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.